As a revenue manager, I think that some specific training that you could give to different staff members could be something along the lines of different modules that they could complete having to do with economics. I think the demand-based pricing idea of economics is very important, especially within our industry. So if all of the staff members had to complete that and understand that, that would make things a lot easier when deciding what to do about different pricing and how to base value off of those different nights and those different stays. When you look at who in the lodging organization should be responsible for that training, I think within a franchise or a big brand, that's something that could be spread out throughout the brand as a whole. Like, for example, if Marriott was to come out with certain economics-based modules and then send that out to all of their locations, that could be an easy way of doing that if they were able to, have a team focus on that, especially with all of their resources. That would be really nice for them. And then for the independent hotels, I think having HR do something along that, since, that's kind of where training falls under as well. That could be an easy way to kind of build that into what's already in place. And then when you look at different, quality, service, and price insights to provide, if I was the one doing the training, a couple of things, that I've kind of taken away so far from the class. The cost-based and demand-based pricing, kind of like I mentioned earlier, is very huge. I think once I kind of started to understand that was a big light bulb that kind of went off, and I thought that was really great to kind of be able to understand and figure out why hotels are priced the way they are, and restaurants as well in those full service properties. And going along with that, there was an article that I found called Training Frontline Staff in Revenue Management Strategies by Hospitality Net. And one of the things that they talked about was the nightly perishability of the hotel product, which is something that we've kind of touched on as well. I think realizing that, our industry is so different from a usual product of selling and buying, just because, once that night is gone, you can't get that back, and you have to be able to sell the product on that day at that time in order to, make the money that you're looking to make. So I think having that be something that people understand would be definitely a huge benefit when you're looking at the front lines, understanding revenue management as well. And then lastly, from my past experience, I think the importance of upselling is a huge one. When we went to Kalahari last year, that was one of the things that their management team had kind of talked to us about, just kind of being able to kind of throw in the little things that people can add on to their stays or other things like that. It's as simple as working in an ice cream shop and offering 2 flavors of 2 scoops versus 1 of 1 scoop, and just little things, and trying to, make the most of your profit when you're working with different customers.